I'm a woman that's sitting up here next to you, and I will say that I feel like the family court needs a complete facelift.
Correct.
Yeah,
so my point is that your superpower, because you can't beat us. It's gonna hurt you to work.
A couple of you niggas I can beat.
Listen.
Hey, what's going on, generation? It's UKen and welcome to the clan. And we got ourselves a video for y'all. And it seems like Anton had a few things that he wanted to address on this podcast with this lady. And honestly, I think a lot of people don't like her. Look, I'm just being real. I'm not trying to be rude or none of that. Like, a lot of people just don't like her.
Which means you was born in what, 1990?
This nigga. But anyway, he comes back on this podcast and he had to correct the woman there on the show about this past type of thing that they live in, you know, like how the fact that they don't want to accept this 2025 and how we keep saying the same things over and over again, even though we can stop it. But hey, at the end of the day,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. But hold up, if you guys are just now hitting this video, I need you guys to hook me up with the HBO, and that's to help a brother out by hitting that like button and that subscribe button just to let me know that it is real. I really appreciate the support. So with that being said, let's not waste no more time. Let's roll the clip.
That's not the word.
No.
Women are not supposed to be leaders of men. That is a fact.
No, that's a fact.
True.
That's
that's
an
for the
absolute
devil.
fact.
That's some other shit.
That's absolute fact. But a woman can pass their other women.
No, she can't.
Right.
No, she can't. Listen, the number one bad advice that I see.
No. Fuck the advice. What the Bible says.
Listen. No, she.
The Bible says that woman needs to shut up. I'm sorry. I'm not even trying to be rude like that, but the Bible says women need to be silent and seek advice from their man or their husband, and their husband must be following in accordance to God. That's it. What are you talking about?
Okay. The number one worst advice that I see coming from women, or what I see women doing, and that's what I was going to ask you a question for when you said women need to heal. Heal how? Because she following a bunch of women that don't know shit.
See, but y'all remember when I first spoke, my initial thought was that men are the leaders, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
So in a relationship, had a man told a woman no, and y'all ever been told no, you know what that does to a woman. It either causes her to be upset or whatever it is, but she wants that man a different way now. And she's willing to move in a certain way to see how she can get him to, you know what I'm saying? So it goes back.
I think a immature woman is turned up by the word.
It's not even, I wasn't talking in an immature sense. I was talking
how far they'll go.
Well, I'm saying not so much, but that would be toxic in a sense. But I'm talking about when you're saying a man is a leader, he's explaining why it's a no, why it's not this, why it's hold on, I want us to get to know each other.
That would upset
that's a different type of. It would, but a healed woman that's like, okay, I've never had that approach. Exactly. That's a leadership that you're looking for.
Why
if
do
you're
y'all want to beat us so bad?
It ain't cool. It ain't cool.
Not even trying to be funny.
Why we want to
in the 70s and the 60s? You had so many two-parent households, right? 60s, let's lead it up. Yeah. The 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, stuff started to change.
The government intentionally took black men out the household with the crack era. Let's be honest.
Yes, they did. Now, when you got majority of these black men getting shipped off to jail or dying from overdoses from these drugs, the war, all of this, now you just got women raising the kids, women doing the jobs. That's when everything really flipped. Not trying to be funny, but you want to put it on people and say, why do women want to be men so bad? We were forced to go work y'all jobs when y'all left. We were forced.
Because if I can go to heaven,
Before the host once again cuts everybody off, we all know damn well what you said where there was a lie. She acting like all women were forced to do men's work, when really the only women who worked during that time were single, young, and unmarried women. And those women either wanted to work or had to work out of necessity. And the thing is, you went all the way back to the 1940s, even before Vietnam. Think about it. Think about how far you went back. What about you? What about the women around you? Why are they doing what they're doing? Even if you say you were raised a certain way, so what? The information's out there. Like, are you saying the information doesn't exist? Is that what you're saying? You know what we were also raised to do? To have shotgun marriages. Where did those go? Huh? What happened to those? You think those other women don't know that information? That says if you try to raise a son or a daughter by yourself, it's going to turn out horribly for you? Like the stats show it. Your friend over there might be an exception to the rule, but don't worry. We are very sure that you won't be.
Because if I can go to heaven, if I can go to heaven, if I can go to heaven right now and smack the bitch that did the feminist movement, I would.
Which means you was born in what, 1990?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
This generation, y'all never seen that shit.
Never did.
Y'all
But
never
I was taught
experienced
differently.
it. Y'all in a whole nother way. And y'all have insight, information, data, statistics, and hindsight to be able to lean into to know what to do and what not to do.
Facts.
And I understand that y'all went through some shit when y'all was younger.
Yeah.
But y'all grown as fuck still doing the same shit.
Not all of us.
As a collective.
Some of us.
As a
That's a damn lie.
collective, y'all grown as fuck.
What did she just really just say? Some of y'all? How is a small number the problem? It's not just some, especially in the black community. She's the type that believes only some women can do bad all by themselves. So you believe some women can be single and independent and strong. That's a song. So I guess Beyonce made that song just for a small number of women. Yo, this is really starting to piss me off, bro. Like, this is... Let me calm down, bro. Anton, please cook these chicks, bro.
Fuck still doing the same shit and it's getting exponentially worse. Yeah. And so the thing that I'm wondering is, because y'all even advocate updating family court laws that don't work in y'all benefit, that was created at a time when y'all couldn't have the opportunity to go and work for yourself. So now they gave y'all yourselves and said, okay, you equal. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do when you want to do it. But y'all still advocate against the shit that benefits you when it's convenient for you. You leverage the family court system against the man, right? You don't let him participate in it because you don't like him, right? You then blame him for not being there and fighting for his son. So you gotta fight your ass to take care of his own kids. We don't talk about that part.
I'm a woman that's sitting up here next to you, and I will say that I feel like the family court needs a complete facelift.
Correct.
Yeah,
So my point is that your superpower, because you can't beat us. It's gonna hurt you to
It's
work.
a couple of you niggas I can beat.
Listen.
Like who, Randy? Like who? You don't have to say something after every statement. Like, you can just let him finish, bruh.
Cool. But at the end of the day, I don't fucking sleep. He don't fucking sleep. You ain't built to compete against me. Your body ain't even built to. You gonna break down before you ever get to the. And when you do get there, you ain't gonna be able to enjoy it. Yeah. So my question is, understanding that your superpower, the way to get me to do anything is in your femininity.
That's 100%.
That's your superpower. Why the fuck you want to be me?
I'm sorry, but I had to go back. Yo, Anton is cooking right now. But yo, I had to go back just for a quick second just to address this BS body language, bro. And I don't even know people really be peeping body language like that, but I do, because when you be seeing someone act a certain way while you talking, bro, it's a low-key a sign of disrespect, my nigga. Like, look at this look at this BS, bro. Look at her. Look at this chick. Look at this freaking chick. Like, as my man
he
talking,
don't fucking sleep.
As my man talking, speaking gems, saying what's important, saying things that men need to hear, bro. You have chicks like her trying to distract from the talking point.
You
Look
ain't
at her.
built to compete against me. Your body ain't even built to. You gonna break down before you ever get to the. And when you do get there, you ain't gonna be able to enjoy it. Yeah. So my question is,
and that's why you have the cameraman only focus on what Anton's saying, not her, because she distracted from the point that Anton's trying to make, bro.
Understanding that your superpower, the way to get me to do anything is in your femininity.
That's 100%.
That's your superpower.
Yeah.
Why the fuck you want to be me?
I don't.
Why you want to compete? No, because it's a lot. Listen,
yeah, it is a lot of people.
It is a lot of women.
A lot of
people.
Career driven, want to do this and that.
Twisting your neck, slapping your hands.
Can I say something?
Snatching dreams out the air and shit. Do that shit if you want to.
But
snatching
so,
dreams.
Listen,
seriously.
So
no. All you gonna do, you know what you do. You know what you do.
Yeah, that shit ghetto as hell.
No, you know what you do. When you do that to me, you make me hate you.
Hate is such a strong word.
No, it's a real thing. You make us hate you.
Make us move furniture in our head about you.
You know what white women do differently? Because they ain't better than y'all.
Anal.
They not better than y'all.
That ain't it either.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, she needs to shut up, bro. She just being mad disrespectful at this point, dog. She just keeps trying to make a joke out of the things Anton's saying. Like, bro, it's a shame. It just shows how women like Randy are hard to deal with, bro. Just a massive headache, bro.
A white woman will go and have a child by another dude and then put on this chameleon face like she the sweetest thing in the world and finesse another dude out of his bag. And he'll be in love with her until he discovers who the fuck she is. And then she'll be doing the same thing. A black woman, man, she will be snatching dreams out the air and talking shit to you and all of this shit. It's like you walk into them and you open the door for them and they don't even look at you.
Facts.
It's like y'all don't have no kind of sense, no home training, no femininity, no none of that shit no more.
Yeah.
And then they expect us to die on the cross for you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, why would I do that?
That comes back to what she was saying about the upbringing. So your mother get a divorce, and now she's letting
When
that,
does it
that
change?
bitterness
You mean
hit
like
in.
all of us or just some of us?
I'm talking about the majority. I speak to the majority.
She just can't stop herself, bro. Some is a small number. All is an absolute. He's talking about majority, which is the opposite of some. I don't know why you keep saying that like it's a small number. Even when we listen to you, you think you're not in that. She thinks she's not one of them. And that's the part that doesn't make no sense to me.
Majority.
Okay, so like some of
That's
us.
what I speak. No, I speak to the majority.
It's
Okay,
not
so
some.
When you
feel
deal
like
with
women
them on
aren't
a
gonna-
regular
Yo,
basis,
she's an
that
absolute
shit
And
is
it's-
out
of
of
course.
control.
Of course.
Even
I
looking
agree.
for a mate, we
Yeah.
sit here all day and say,
You know what?
we want to be treated so nice. We want to listen. Look. We want to be treated so nice. We want a man to take us out. Like I said, we want to be feminine. That's what everybody say. I want to be in my soft era, right? Then I have women who sit here and say, a man, this nigga picked me up on a date and he took me on a horse in a carriage and gave me some flowers. I don't want this shit.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
That throws me off. And it's
Yeah.
a lot of women that agree with that. That shit lame as hell. I don't want that. But y'all making all these memes and move and this what you want. But that's the type of nigga that come with that.
Yeah.
Then you got women who want, but I want a gentleman and I want a nigga in the street.
Yeah.
You're never gonna
Yeah.
get both.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get both.
Yeah.
So it's just like they got this imagination that these type of dudes exist and they don't. That's why when we said do nice guys finish last, in them type of situations, they lose because women want that, but then don't want them.
So when a woman sets the tone, when does it change? That's the money question.
When women as a collective get on the same page, especially
Mhm.
black women, when we get on the same page,
That shit ain't happening.
Ever.
Yeah.
And
If we
you know
if we
what?
keeping it real,
And we,
Ever.
you
that
know
shit ain't
what?
happening.
Purposely
You know what?
would be
You know
different
what?
just to say
I was
Just to
gonna
be
say,
different.
My 1 of 2 points. Yesterday, I actually was talking to Myron, one of our production team members, and he was talking about nice guys, and I was talking about nice women, and I basically told him that you can't have certain conversations and make certain statements about your friends being good boyfriends and husbands and whatnot because you don't fuck with them. You're not in a relationship with them. So to turn this conversation, it's certain things that I can't stand on and say as a black woman that what he's saying is 100% inaccurate because in my opinion, it's not. A lot of you bitches is not good friends. So if you can't even be a good friend, I know for a fact you're not showing up as good in your relationship. I know for a fact you dropping the ball when it comes to how you talk to your man and how you handle your man. A lot of us, when it comes to women, not just black women, but a lot of women are not prepared to be a wife or to be anything up under a man's leadership because we have not seen how a wife acts under a man's proper leadership. And in the same statement, a lot of men are not prepared to lead women because they have not seen a true leader. The same way these households that are missing fathers, women are growing up in, niggas are growing up in that too. In reality, a lot of these men did not have a dad, and that's why they're so emotional. That's why they're so off balance. That's why they cannot lead. That's why they cannot make decisions properly and whatnot. A lot of these niggas be coming up short. So what you gotta say about them?
What about the dudes that's coming up short?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What I got to say? That's not who y'all supposed to be dealing with in the first place.
Yeah. Because look,
Why do y'all-
those
why
those
do
the
y'all-
dudes that turn into
If I see
those
a
the dudes
piece
that
of
turn
shit
into the
woman-
people who hate y'all.
If I
The
see
ones
a
who
piece
raised
of
by
shit
their mama.
woman, what makes you think I'm gonna even entertain that? I'm not gonna make myself available. She can't even be in my same circle.
For some of us, listen,
No, think about that.
we speak,
Your
but
social
we
circle,
speak- we
your social circle, you are what you attract. If you are around low vibrational people,
Talk about
those
Tony.
are the
Talk
type.
about Tony.
When I see women that keep talking
people
about the
that are
type of
stuck
men,
in the hood, they are around low vibrational people and they can't do no better.
you
Some people
not
are
gon-
strategically
but he
placed
said
in
it.
certain spaces.
You're not gonna fix them people.
And I
You're
want
not gonna
to.
fix them people.
I want to help them and I want them to
No,
know that
we
you
can't
don't
never help.
Lies, lies, and more lies, and lies on top of lies.
Them. We
The
gotta move
best
on.
thing you can do for me.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I don't think she actually wants to help him. Like, all I'm really hearing right now is just a bunch of word salad with a dash of pandering. Like, be for real. You don't want to help him? Because you have already found out and learned that you can't help them. Like, be a person who actually wants to help people. You will find out that you can't help people that don't want to fix themselves. Like, you are legit driving yourself insane trying to fix somebody that doesn't want to be fixed. Like, that person see that there's no issue within themselves. Like, that's it. The only way a person can actually improve is when that person recognizes and acknowledges that they have a problem. And that takes a mature, responsible person to do that. And it took me a few years to understand that and learn that. But hey, at the end of the day, I learned it. Like right now, look at Randy. Look at her. You can't help her. She won't stop talking. Look at the rest of the people on that show. They're not even trying to fix her anymore at this point. They just know this is who she is and this is how she's going to be. So, madam, you are your own demonstration.
Is to do for yourself. Is to make sure that you take care of yourself. Stop being one of the people that I gotta keep doing something different to prove to other people that we not this. I gotta break the culture and the stereotype by being something different. It's so normalized, and you know what I keep hearing people say? Yeah. Let's normalize X. No, I'm not normalizing that dumb shit.
Facts.
That's not supposed to be normal. That's stupid.
That's weird.
A lot of the shit that you talking about, I do agree with. I just wish that at the foundation of what I'm saying is, I just wish that we would gatekeep coochie a little bit more and focus on the shit we need to focus on. I wish that we
get that shit.
And honestly, any boy, even
it costs me money and my time to even waste my time.
I tell you what I'm tired of.
He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Even when it boils down to, even when girls first start becoming sexually active or feeling like they want to be sexually active and whatnot, what happens? The conversations that's held, especially in Christian households, is don't have sex before you marry because God said so. But all of us was in our fucking parents' wedding pictures.
Randy.
Stop fucking playing with me. So what it really, what?
Listen, you're not going to ever get these women to not open up their legs.
Well, I'm...
Sensational.
I'm going to try.
The only thing that, listen, it's an equation, fellas. Because I know a lot of y'all like to deal with these women.
Because they don't know the seriousness of what
I know a lot of y'all like to deal with these low vibrational women because the box is easy.
Because they low vibrational niggas.
But here's the thing. Here's how I know that it's not worth my time, right? I know how much I make per year. Right?
Come on.
Let's use a number. Let's say I made $1.2 million or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. It's not that far off, a lot more than that, but we're gonna use a real number. I know that my time is that divided by 8,760. That's how many hours is in a year. Yeah. Right? When I'm sleeping, that's how much my time is worth. So let's say my time is worth $150 an hour. When I'm sleeping, I'm making that. When I'm awake, I'm making that, all of that. So if I deal with a chick and it takes me 2 hours to bust her down, it costs me $300. It's not about what I can pay you to make sure that you feel good. It's about how much money I'm losing dealing with you.
Can I ask you a question?
Bye, Felicia.
So my point is that if you make $100,000 a year, listen, if you make $100,000 a year, your time is worth roughly $11, $12 an hour.
Yeah.
That means that you need to spend your time getting your money up.
Facts.
Fuck them hoes.
Stay by yourself.
They ain't worth your time. Either you need to increase the value of your time, or if you make a whole lot of money, then it's not valuable enough to deal with. And so then you're gonna start to attract the type of crowd that you want to be in. The whole point is that when you get to a certain level, they ain't even in your sphere. It's gonna be a whole nother demographic of people that can appreciate you
100%.
because you've elevated past the point to where they looking up at you. And most men date down instead of dating up. And so you got to make sure that you start to value your time more effectively, and you're going to start spending your time with more people that can add value into your life. You're going to start being more productive. And so it's not about whether or not it's easily accessible when you get to a certain level as a guy mentally. It's about whether or not they even worth you dealing with them in the first place. That's how you start to, extract how it is that you're supposed to attract the type of people that's around you. You ain't even gonna be dealing with no bum bitches no more.
I agree with a lot of things you just said, except for these niggas they be dating down. Rich men date down. These average Joe ass niggas be dating up because they don't have no job, they don't have no car, they don't have no house, and they find women that have low self-esteem, that don't necessarily know their worth, that have a house, that have a car, that have a job.
But most women want to control those type of men though. Those women, they got the shit. They want to control those type of men.
They don't care about what type of money y'all make.
Yeah, that never.
All those problems you just stated on those women, that guy is not dating down. They're dating the same. You just compared a lady to a guy. Men don't care about your career. Men don't care about how much money you make. Like, we don't care about none of that. Like, literally, you did it again. You keep trying to be a man. No man wants to lay up with a woman with all those problems you just said. And most ladies don't want an average man. Nobody wants her, nobody wants him. You two should want each other. That's what you just said. And quite frankly, to be honest, the reason why us men don't really care about how much money a woman makes, because we know you're not spending that money on us majority of the time. So what Anton was saying was absolutely correct. Everything he was saying there was right. So I'm just happy that Anton continues to stand on business. I ain't gonna lie, it's like a layup every time he goes there. Like, when you listen to them talk, it's not hard for him to win in what he's talking about. Because let's be honest, they want to act like they're having a classic, productive conversation, but really they're not. They're just having a bunch of arguments that are getting nowhere because the women there just want to listen to respond instead of listening to understand. Because if you're listening to understand, you would ask questions. And that's going to be for today's video generation. Let me know in the comment section below when those videos are W or L in the chat. And please be sure to assist me with the HBO. And that's to help a brother out by hitting that like button and that subscribe button. And also share this video to other people, man, so that they can know they can conquer anything that's possible as long as they have the will to learn. The faith to stay within the fight. Stay disciplined, be consistent, and keep on moving forward. Hey, yo, you can legit conquer the impossible. Because that's what this channel is mainly about. I'm here to educate and teach y'all and honestly learn myself how we can become the best version of ourselves. That's the goal. That's what we strive here for. Your man's on a mission. Your man's on a grind. I never leave a brother or sister behind. I'm only trying to help those that want to let the light shine. Because this is what the world needs, the reason why. Until next time, my brothers and sisters. Until next time I see y'all. Peace.